structurally, economically, financially, that I can say will be missed as Buhari departs the earth.
And that's what we all saying. So just the way we said it is what might just be different.
How are you going to say your own? Let me hear you.
That is freeze. First and foremost, 80 something years is already a glorious life. Like he has eaten enough salt, bags of salt, so he can afford to go and rest. But however, what matters is what they say after you left. Yes, which a lot of people don't care. If God forbid, if you are no more today, a lot of people will wail, as in we will cry. You know that? You get plenty things where we go talk, say, no. There is a young man that just passed now in the entertainment industry. I mean, a lot of people may not have known him. You posted him. He used to act with Basket Mouth.
KP.
Yes.
His memorial is on Monday. Thank you for reminding me.
That he freeze. You see how many people say a lot of stuff about him?
KP was a good guy, oh.
There you go.
He was a good guy.
Yes.
He was a good guy. We had many memories together.
Yes. However, I also have a lot of reservation about Buhari. I know some people may say it's a conspiracy theory. You may not allow it on your channel as well. If I want to be very sure, the same man that was sworn in after the election that campaigned, I doubt if he was the same man after 2017. I did my comparative analysis within these two people. If it was that same man that contested that time, we would have had the similar Buhari we had 2 years where he ruled as a military head of state.
Along with Idiagbo.
But because he was not the same man, which I can confidently say this, and I had predicted this scenario that is playing out right now. I predicted it though. I explained it to a lot of people. I said, this is what is going to happen. And it has happened. And it is because I know they can say it's allegedly. Or Fred, are you sure?
Let me tell you something, Fred.
Tell me.
His personal pilot is my very good friend.
Okay.
You understand? So the pilot,
even if he's a personal friend,
is my very good friend.
Something is arranged by all these
Baba, inside house. Arranging for outside. Inside house, we go don't use and gist before. Me and him don't talk this matter before. He said that because he'd been flying him from before he went into power. He'd known him. You see, person where they fly private jet for presidents. You understand? They always have at least they can tell one or two things. Baba, it don't be like your driver or your cook. They don't feel change you make your driver no. They don't feel change you make your cook no.
No, that is freeze. I completely do understand, but you see that information, it's a classified information whereby do you know what it means to have security clearance in America? That is to say, in fact, security clearance get level. You get level to a point whereby you get things where we say, when you did that level, you know if you tell your wife, and your wife the American citizen. You know if you talk am. Yes. The reason why you see all this, our CIAs, FBI, they marry themselves. Because you get some kind of information that must not divulge out of you. In fact, when you get those kind clearance, you know if you get some countries or hotels, you know if you sleep with your phones in them. So you see that information? In fact, you know we share and give your wife.
No, but no worry,
if it comes
people
out
go know.
From personal pilot, the validity of it will be so weighty. I said, if you sit down and put the picture of the man that completed that tenure and the man that was sworn in when that election was completed, they are two different entities. If you even do voice analysis, completely different. Nothing anybody can tell me. And I will say this again. Watch, Nnamdi Kanu might be released very soon because they had to wait for this time so that there will be less fueling. Because, you know, that guy too is an image that has an authority in the system. So because he really fueled it, gave a lot of evidences about the fact that our Buhari, they again that time. So more just take it like that. Say, it don't happen. So now they don't want to come more now. So we don't agree say now so the matter be. You don't understand. So me, I don't feel his absence because one, during his time, that's when these what do you call it, the scaling of the pine, all these herdsmen, all these bandits, now so the thing called the increase. NSAS is still fresh in our memory. Now the guy ordered the pine, now he be the commander-in-chief of the military. Any which way, now in order they take buy all these people. You don't understand? So anyhow you want to explain during his time, now he was suffering. Now where the word Japa came to existence in Nigeria during his time. So there are so many negative things that are attached to that particular brand. Yes. So now you can't be like say you don't even do anything at all. But unfortunately,
between me and you, he didn't do anything. What can you remember him for? Just tell me what.
I am caught up with the mixed feelings because it's not the same person whom we all accepted to rule us that mounted that mantle of leadership for those numbers of years. So we can leave it at that because I am caught up with that mixed feelings. But during those years, all these awkward and unpleasant events took place that left us with a scar that would not let us appreciate him at all.
Word.
But Daddy Freeze, always thank you for having me. I'm not taking this for granted. You must live 90 years and we must still be seeing your face.
Amen. Amen.
Because you have a good heart, your peace of mind is intact. So we are going to have you around for the longest time.
Amen. Religious people no go gree, but amen. We go do them.
They'll go do all right. They'll go do all right. All right. So as usual, Daddy Freeze, a lot of people have been empowered by virtue of my coming to your channel every single time. Aside of like this being empowered, but many others have been empowered. From the last time I came here, a lot of people who saw my meeting with you, while some people are calling me your slave, which I am proudly glad to be your slave.
No.
Some people are grabbing some opportunities from the slavery that I'm doing with you. So it's a great honor. I'm not taking it for granted. And thank you for accepting the call to transition from analog to digital. So now you extended your hands of blessings to small digital creators like us. So
you guys can never be small, no matter how you say it. You can never be small, though.
So it means a lot to us. It means a lot to us.
Thank you so much.
I must really emphasize the fact that there are a lot of people, a lot of my clients, they will say, oh, I saw you on Daddy Freeze. And because it's from Daddy Freeze, I am so confident that you are legit. And that's why Daddy Freeze, when we see the illegit ones, we see us complaining. We complain bitterly. Because there are many people that will come to us because of your integrity, because of your person. And I'm saying this openly. I'm not saying that the Freeze is a saint, but many of my clients, they've reached out to me because of his integrity level. So we are not taking this for granted. And I always want to say a very big thank you. It's a great honor to identify with this brand anytime, any day. And
thank you so much. I'm so proud.
I always like to brag about this. I'm the oldest client on this channel.
Oldest, the way oldest.
And
nobody old reach you.
And the most consistent. The most
100%.
And I also want to acknowledge that the Freeze does not charge me like you charge other people. That the Freeze gives me a $1 million discount. I'm saying it publicly.
No. And I appreciate you, Wilfred.
$1 million discount.
How long have you been coming to me again? It don't reach 4 years.
Yes, it's been almost about 4 years, sir.
Wow.
Been about that.
Wow.
Yes. And you can be sure that I can't stop coming, because there is no tool that the Freeze who can engage professionals like this consistently. So this means a lot to us. It means a lot to us. So
Otumba, sorry, before I say something, Otumba was coming for you. Otumba, please, Wilfred, now my guy. See, the beauty of our platforms is we can have divergent opinions over anything. I believe the BUHARI that was in power was the same BUHARI. Wilfred doesn't. Does not mean we're not friends. Does not mean he's not my customer. You understand? For all you know, there's a percentage that he could actually be right. And there's also a percentage that I could be right. No matter how much I think I have access to information, at the end of the day, I might still be the one with the wrong info. So
I'm glad that I didn't have to see him, because if not that I'm on your page, I have a word for him. But I always be.
No, Otumba is my guy. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. So that's why I'm trying to bring peace.
Let him slide. When I come to your channel, I'm always a very nice guy. You myself, because this internet space, if you don't have a thick skin, you cannot survive. And
you know, if you survive,
you don't survive. So Otumba, you go there all right. Long live Otumba. So let's leave it at that. So tonight, let's get one thing straight. Living in the United States or any abroad country or anywhere abroad is not a magical escape from hardship. So whether you live in Nigeria, you live abroad, it is hard. So like every other country, it has its own challenges. Success here demands strategic planning and relentless hard work. But here is what puzzles me, Daddy Freeze. You see, how can people who are living in a country with 30% unemployment rate say life is too hard in places where unemployment is under 4%? Motherland, unemployment rate is 30% and above. And it is people in Nigeria that will say life is hard in abroad. In this country where I am right now, in the United States, unemployment is less than 4%. So what is that telling you? If you look for a job, regardless of any kind of job that you're looking for, at least you will find something to do within 48 hours or maximum 1 week.
OG Moses, never ever come to my platform to come and beg for money again. Never ever. Daddy Freeze, I need money for my project. Help me. Your mama work for me where they owe her salary. Don't ever. I'm going to remove you from this live. Anytime you try this again, I will block you permanently. Receive rapture. Continue, Wilfred.
All right. So, the truth is, many back home, especially places like Nigeria, my motherland, I like to talk about my motherland, they are used to systems driven by miracles, godfatherism, corruption, and shortcuts to successes. So they are accustomed to a society where success often isn't earned through process, but through man, no man. So you can see in Nigeria today, poor man, and you wake up a rich man. And that's where those are the people that wake up and say, it's so hard to make it. It's hard in abroad. You guys pay a lot of bills. Don't you like how we enjoy a lot of these amenities that you just wake up, you turn on your lights, water is running 24/7, the heat is there everywhere. Just pay your money. Work and pay your money. So now, when they arrive in a country like this one, where every step of success requires process, discipline, and persistence, it feels overwhelming. And they start to say, living abroad is hard. And I say this again, if you are relocating abroad, for example, the person you land with, the person you stay with, will determine how your day or how your time or how your future will be in that country. Because if you land in the house of a CNA, certified nursing assistant, someone that has been doing CNA for 10 years, for 15 years, there is a chance that that's exactly what you will end up becoming. Or if you land in a house where somebody is doing truck driving, there's a tendency that you might end up being a truck driver. Many people that landed in a house where somebody is a nurse, they will believe that is the best career that they can take themselves and grow it. If you land inside my house like this, tech you go do, except you choose not to do tech. And because there are many tech that you can dabble yourself into, and you will scale. You go sit down inside my basement like this, you go chop money, you know, come off outside. Inside this basement, you are rich. So, let me tell you, it's not about where you live. It's about how willing you are able to embrace the process. Having understood this, I made a decision to live a quality life abroad. Now, let me even explain that some more. That there's something they call hire and fire in America.
So explain it for those of us that don't understand it well.
Okay. So a company can hire you now, today. They will fire you tomorrow. They don't owe you apology. Yes. Or you can get hired today. As you resume work, you just get up and say, you're not doing again. You will leave. So what happens is that if a company hires you and then fires you and you don't have a sustainability or sustainable income or something to do, what will you do? You have bills to pay. You have mortgage to sustain. What will happen to you? So that's how you find out that some people would lose their house. They will lose their properties. Sometimes, a lot of things will go wrong. That was when I discovered that thing, I had to determine to grow my business. You see why I don't stay through the play? Because when I come here and discuss my business receives life all the time to keep me sustained. Whether I work for somebody or I don't work for anybody, in this America. In fact, the business pays me more than the 9 to 5 will pay me. It's called at will employment. Official suit 9. Thank you very much. It's called at will employment. They can hire you anytime and they can fire you. Thank you very much. So, back then, when I was not in the corporate space, I was working 100 to 110 hours a week as a direct caregiver, hustling to make good ends meet.
Direct caregiver, what exactly did you do as a caregiver?
The same one they go to do in London, that is Frizo. All those ones they do in London, the same thing. Yeah. Yes. Same direct care worker. They just give them glorified names, either CNA or home health aid or group home.
That means say if old people poo-poo, you go wash them.
Is it only old people? People that are like 300 pounds, where no fit waka, where no fit move. They're not even old, but they are extremely obese. They could be in their 50s. It could be people with terminal disease, like cancer, and they have put them in the nursing home. You can, or they are in their homes. Then you also have people who are, I don't want to call them PECUS offenders before community guidelines. PECUS offenders.
Okay.
Offenders. When governments don't tag them, say them be this. So a lot of agencies have them. They cannot just be around people normally. So they have to attach them to an agency where staff will always be monitoring them 24/7. So I had to work on those. Then there are autistic children too. Autistic children. They have autism, and it's government that are taking care of them. So they call them disabled children, but you don't use that word. We call them individuals. Individuals. So they have a lot of agencies around the country that are taking care of these individuals. So they will hire you Some of them are so high in their needs that they attach a staff to them 24/7. Even when they are sleeping, you are sitting down there on the door watching them sleep till morning. Yes, you don't sleep. I used to do that. That was when I was learning all these my tech skills. I did that for 6 years in this country.
A whole Sir Wilfred Asuko, a whole Odogu Fred, as your wife calls you. You they watch person they sleep. Career deal.
Watch that is freeze. As you take a watch now, so if you don't know what you are doing, that's when you do all the transition. So I have some of my clients. That's what they are currently doing, and that's when they attend my business analysis class. At night. Yes. Some of them are in Canada, some of them are in the US. That's when they attend my business analysis class. Because that will allow you, sometimes you do that in the daytime, then you go to school in the morning if you are going to school. Or you do that in the daytime, then when you wake up, you can be able to take care of your family needs, your children during the daytime. You will get home around 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Then you continue. Futsiano is not a hard job. If you ask me, it is that group home. It's not a hard one. Some of them are sleeping. You can sleep. Some of them you can't sleep. You have to be clocking in every 1 hour. That's that one that is hard. But many of them you can actually sleep. They put alarm in the house to protect the house. So anybody that touches the window or the door, the alarm will blow. Yes. So I did that. I used to do 110 hours. Because that is then there was one I was doing, they used to pay $11. It was until I can't find one like this where they pay $18 per hour. $18 per hour in 40 hours a week. After they come out all their taxes, you are going to be making around $980 for 40 hours. So for you now to at least make $2,000, you need to work at least a considerable amount of hours. That's why I used to work 100 hours to 110 hours a week. Now, I will have to do that Sunday to Sunday, not Monday through Friday. Make money feed your hands. You can say it is hard, but you find it as a means to an end when you come to this country. A means to an end. So like me now, I already identified that if I do this at night, so I will have time to study. Someone says hospice job is normally not easy as well. Absolutely. You can't do hospice if you're not a nurse. So you got to be able to manage this time and these hours to be able to look forward to your future goals. Yes. So, like many of you, I made my transition into tech 10 years ago. I've been in this country now 17 years. 17 freaking years. So my first 6 years, now also I take the put up. Serious also like this. So at the age of 35, that was when I started transitioning. I transitioned into this tech fully. And let me be honest, it wasn't easy. If you are listening to me right now, chances are that you are dreaming of breaking into tech and earning the 6-figure salary. And let me tell you, I have been exactly where you are. So my background was in applied chemistry. I studied applied chemistry. I studied applied chemistry in college in Nigeria. And I did spend years working in aviation. So shifting into the tech was a massive leap of faith that demanded greed and resilience. So by the time I decided to pivot, the tech industry was already booming and advancing very fast. It took me 7 years living in the US and a lot of strategic research and planning to realize that tech was not only the viable but the sustainable path to building a solid future. Interestingly, nobody around me, none of the people I stayed with that was doing tech. Nobody around me. None. We're starting. None. So now, sitting here with me, I'm going to be inviting some of my clients who will also collaborate with what I'm saying. Again, even in Nigeria, some of them that decided to listen when I started talking about this. I brought some of my clients or mentees who are living in Nigeria. They are doing exceptionally very well. Depending on what you choose to pivot yourself into, you are going to make money remotely. Now, why is tech very important? See, tech allows you to make money. Good money anywhere you are in the world. Good money like this anywhere you are in the world, remotely. I have a young man in Nigeria. He's a graphic designer. He makes 17 million every single month. He lives in Nigeria. He lives in Ibadan. Yes. He handles big time companies. They pay him in dollars. If you tell that guy now to Yankee, you say, Fred, for what? He doesn't answer me. He lives in Nigeria. Now, some of my mentees or clients, Dr. Joe, I hope he has time to call him. Dr. Joe is only 4 years in America. Within 2.5 years, he got his green card. Before he finished his PhD, he plugged himself into the things I showed him. Why? Because it's me that he first met or landed with in America. So you found out that I tailored his head, I packaged him. He has never worked in any other industry. He just plugged himself into that space. If you ask that one, Joe will tell you, say, him they suffer for America or say bills too much. He got it going. He got it covered. So tech is one place whereby you have flexibility to make money and also have time to invest in other things that you want to. Tech is a place whereby while you're doing your 9 to 5, you can now start up something like a side hustle, which can serve as your leverage. You fall back to, if you have this fire at will kind of thing happening to you, you fall back to it. But you see, I'm not saying nothing is not good. Nothing is good. But you must go to work every single day. You must put in those hours. Very many nursing jobs will not give you 6-figure with 40 hours, except you're a traveling nurse or you work as an agency nurse. You probably will not have time to sleep finish, let alone investing in your other business that you want to grow by yourself. You know? So that's something about tech that I've discovered that is very, 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 very helpful to whoever wants to consider transitioning into tech. So I don't know if Blessing is here. Blessing Okoye, please come live. Come and talk to this.
Blessing Okoye, please send us a request. Blessing Okoye.
A request.
Please send us a request.
So Blessing Okoye was a CNA like me. He studied chemistry too in college. He was a CNA. He was doing CNA for God knows how many years before I met her. Of course, yes, that is Ibukunla Okoye. Ibukunla Okoye. So he had a feel and understanding about this. And then I would also want to bring Rukano. Rukano actually studied computer science, but I'm sure when he came to the US, he couldn't really figure out how to navigate back into the tech space. And he also reached out to me. And I was able to, why you find like this? IBK, be calming down. Yes.
Hello, IBK. How are you doing?
Hi, Daddy Fish. I'm fine.
Rukano 12. Yes, Daddy Fish. Rukano 12 is another person I like it.
Rukano, send me a request.
Yes. So, IBK is today, she's a business analyst stroke product owner. She used to be CNA. Of course, she will tell you it was hard when she was CNA. Of course, now, how much you go make? Around $40, I mean, 40,000 or 20,000 a year. And she has a twin. She has twin, two lovely twin. My children's playmates. How you think she don't go complain say money no day? I know we say she do tech before she decided to come talk to me. So I decided to hold her by hand and got soap for her. Now again, if you ask her again, you know my friend decided to buy a house next door to me, Daddy Freeze.
Which of your friends?
This was sitting here now. She got into tech in less than
Rukano Abi. You said I should bring Rukano Abi.
Yes, Rukano. So she decided she didn't want to go far from our coach. She decided to go buy a house right behind my house here.
Hello, Rukano. Your hair is nice. Good evening. Your hair is nice.
Before I allow Ruki,
Thank you, Daddy Free. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So before I allow them to speak for themselves, you see,
IBK, my coach.
Women, you people think it's only men that dominate the tech space. these women are in Teco. They are not playing. They are dragging the space with us. So before you think it is your bottom power that strong pass, it is a lie. When you work hard for that money, and interesting thing is, you think when you make that money, you will not keep up. They are both married women. They live with their husbands in their homes.
Wow.
These two that are here, that are seeing here.
Wow.
They are controlling their finances, but they are still staying married. I can't be your coach and you are doing anyhow. Me, I'm a married man, responsible. I keep my own. So if you are making 6 figures, you must represent what I stand for. You know what I mean? So let's start with IBK. IBK, are you still suffering as they claim that we are suffering in America? Because I don't understand.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here today. Thank you for the opportunity, Daddy Freeze, Coach Wilfred, for being here today. I'm not suffering. I'm not suffering. I am enjoying my 6-figure era. That's what I would say. And I want to tell everyone that it takes determination to get to this level. And I started as a CNA, and I'm proud of my process. I was determined all through my processes. I was very intentional. I wanted, I was hungry to make a change. So if you are in America or whatever country you find yourself, you should have short-term goals and long-term goals. When I arrived, I was in the midst of 10 people doing CNA, and I started doing CNA. But I knew that I need to update my game, because where I come from Nigeria, I'll be manager for Novartis. So I needed.
Which one is Novartis again?
Novartis Pharmaceutical.
Oh.
The international brand. Yeah. So I had my driver, I had my cars, not even one, I had several. So I was living very good and large in Nigeria. So coming here, I knew that I need more information to up my game. And everyone around me did not have the information. Even when I tell them, say, I want to study phlebotomy, I don't want to do CNA, but nobody had the information. And you know the funniest thing, when I started doing the CNA, 3 months to doing CNA, I discovered by myself that the place where they study phlebotomy, now 10 minutes away from my house. But these people that I met here, they've been staying here for the past 4 years. They don't get that information. So you, anywhere you arrive, get information, get wisdom, get understanding. First, before you get wisdom and understanding, you go first words, get direction. Not be everybody they get direction. So I told you I was intentional. I was searching for information. And when I say searching for information, let's be practical. Anywhere I find myself, I ask the person, what are you doing? What do you do? They tell me. And I try to weigh my own situation with them and say, do I want to do this? I said no. So God so kind, that was the period I met Wilfred on Daddy Freeze.
You met him on my platform?
Yes, I met Wilfred in your platform.
Daddy Freeze, I told you now, I said a lot of them met me on your platform.
So, hearing from Wilfred that day, I knew that. I mean, Wilfred said he was in Maryland. I said, hey, this guy didn't hear me. Hey, God, the information even there my nose. I said, what did they find for Sokoto? It inside your Sokoto. What my mama they always they talk. I said, no, I must get a 1-hour productive session with Wilfred. So I sent Wilfred a DM and I spoke to him. So I spoke to him first on my situation. Then the next topic we discuss is how to scale. And we just hit the nail. Like I told you, I had a goal. And when I was talking to Wilfred, I wasn't beating around the bush. I came with an intention. I came with written plans for discussion. I came with intention of this 1 hour free that is giving me, I must utilize it to 100%. and Daddy Freeze. That is the beginning of a serious turnaround.
In your life.
That's it. In my life, exactly.
Daddy Freeze, before we react, I don't know if you can post that that message I shared before, that my contact, whoever wants to contact me, you should please use that link. I see a lot of you asking for my contact. Yes, I'm readily available. That's why we are here. I think I've known IBK now almost 3 years, if not 4. Like I said, he's who you talk to, who you meet when you travel. Even if you are living in Nigeria, for example, times don't change now. Times don't change, seriously. And this is why I say times don't change.
Fred Elsie, is that one?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Please,
okay, that. Now guys, here is the number for those of you who are interested. +1 860 634 8336. I'll take that number again. +1 860 634 8336.
All right. So before I call on my second guest to speak, and I want to say something. There are 2 different people here. IBK is my mentee. You see, Rukano hired me. If I call the number when she paid me, you guys will be like, what exactly did he do for her? He paid me plenty more.
I can see now, she has fine hair.
There is something I want to say, specifically Nigeria. During our time, there was no smartphone. There was BlackBerry as at the time I left Nigeria. That was what was readily available. The internet was not readily available. Remote jobs were not there. We were not open to so many of these opportunities that you are open to right now. So if you say, oh, if I'm in Nigeria, how do I get things going? How do I get this? How do I get that? I have a lot of clients in Nigeria. They are balling. I brought them here to come and show you how they are balling over there. So don't get it twisted. Now, if you did not make it over there in Nigeria or in Africa, what makes you feel if you now come here? You have a lizard mind when you were there. And after you arrive America, you think you will now have elephant's mind. It doesn't work like that. So there is a need for you to have a paradigm shift in your mindset. All right, Rukano studied computer science. So when she first reached out to me, I was blown away. I said, wait, I want a person who studied computer science for university. Let me say, if I've spoken to 1,000 students or 1,000 clients, the ones that study computer science, I'm not sure they are up to 10. And I usually feel intimidated when they first say, Fred, I need your guidance. I'll be like, what did you study? He said computer science. Which I won't tell you. The ones where they share the same room with God for inside computer space. But I didn't know that this gorgeous woman had a different plan. It was actually her husband that pushed me to her and said, I need you to go and meet this man. All right, so Rukano, today you are a ServiceNow system administrator coach. You are helping others to get job in that space. So you are not only doing well in what you are doing, but now you are supporting people in the ServiceNow system administrator, which I'm very proud of you. You are supporting the Zit worldwide brand, and you are bringing those expertise from your technical space as a computer science graduate. I only got small scope on how to navigate the space here, but the crock of the thing in your head today, from a woman perspective, how have you been doing it? Or you too, you are struggling in abroad too?
Thank you so much, Coach Fred, for the opportunity to be here. Daddy Freeze, I'm really excited to be here in your platform. This is the first time I'm in your platform. I admire the fact that you're very passionate about investing in people, how you love people, and how you create awareness with your platform. Now, what awareness does for people, it gives them the informed decision so that they can take informed decision in their next level. And to bust your brain, Daddy Freeze, I'm one of your beneficiary. I'm just like IBK that saw Coach Fred here in your platform one Sunday morning. My husband always watch your show in YouTube, but I saw him on your platform here in Instagram, and I kept on observing him. He was quite different, smart. In as much as he was talking about non-tech and everything, I wanted to understand his background. You will not believe it. I came to your platform for months just observing what he does, his lifestyle, so I can plug into the system. So thank you, Daddy Freeze, for doing what you do. Honestly, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you, Dara. Thank you.
Rukano, wait, Rukano, wait. Daddy Prince, can you hear them? There are people that they come to me only because they saw me on your platform. It's not like they've not been seeing me, but because it was from Daddy Freeze, that is why they choose to come to me.
But that is something.
Yes, it's very. That's now you see why I will call you and say, this one is going to give us bad name. This one is going to give you bad name, and I will tell you, this is why. There are a lot of people they come to me because of you.
Wow.
And I'm sure you can testify that none of them have come back to report to you that Fred scammed.
None of them. I used to have some people once they come like this. One come, 10 reports.
So
I used to have people like that, no lies.
That did not come through you. They saw me on your platform, and because of your credibility, they believe that what I sell is legit. All right, Rukano, continue.
I mean, that spring gist is very interesting. Who want to miss that? Especially the people in the diaspora. Come on. So we're definitely hanging here to listen to those gists. So thank you so much, Daddy Freeze.
Oh,
so,
thank you.
Is somebody that I really respect so much. I was so glad that evening when my younger sister called me and said, babe, I really, because she has finished training in PMP, and she really wanted to gain a job for as a scrum master. So she was looking for somebody that at least would help her hold her hands to transition into the tech space. She lives in Nigeria, and I was like, oh, I've been looking at one gentleman over time. I feel like we should reach out to him and see what he has for us. And she was like, okay, no problem, because she was in my house. And then we reached out to Coach Fred. I sent him a very brief introduction. And then 10 minutes later, he just called me video call. And it was Fred, Willie Fred coach. He was there live. The first thing I know, I told him was like, my coach, I just said that. And he said, you are not I'm not your coach. You have not paid me money. I was laughing. I said, don't worry, I will pay you. I'll pay you. He said, no, don't call me that name. You have not paid me yet. And we started having that conversation. He started asking questions about my sister. Where are you? Nigeria has discount for this. But you are in America. I will not give you any discount. So I was just listening to how he was breaking down information to us. What I thought in my head was like, oh, how I wish I had somebody like this initially to give me this information. I would have jumped into tech. Not like I did not study computer science, but coming to America, maybe I would have jumped into my first love, which is tech. So my name is Ruki Okrakene, and I'm a certified ServiceNow system administrator, a trained business analyst, and a certified safe product owner and product manager. So I'm a wife to a very amazing man in the world, the most amazing gentleman in the world. I love him so much. And we have 2 sons, and I call them my warriors because, as a stay-at-home mother, they punch my back and they use it as the wrestling board so that they will practice their, wrestling skill with their dad. So I think because they see me often at home, working from home, so they have the ability to punch my back. But it's amazing that when you're raising children in America, you have the time for your kids, because my husband works so hard. His schedule is different from mine. I'm grateful to God that I was able to find a way to transition on my own to what I know. Back in Nigeria, yes, I studied computer science. I was privileged to work with my friend in a PRO company where I also managed Adidas brand for Africa. And then I transitioned into other accounts like, I have so many accounts like the Bajaj that does the Keke Napep. So I already understand the system, and I've already been doing well financially in Nigeria. I can't come to America, I can't default my hand now. So, but then it was so difficult because to transition here in America, you need information, right? So my husband had already been doing well, so he gave me that soft landing. And the first thing I could think of is that, babe, can we not do business out of, because I'm an entrepreneur-driven individual. So I was like, can we not do business out of nursing, out of, and he said, yes, you can do. As a matter of fact, a lot of people have group homes that they are doing. I said, okay, let's do that. You are a nurse, a professional nurse. Why can't we leverage and do this? So I started with the care service as well. I worked in a group home. That job not easy, but I knew that I had to calm down and pass through the process and learn. While I was doing my care directing jobs, I was learning, I was reading. I never stopped reading because I love learning. I'm a continuous learner. So I was studying, I was reading, whilst my husband was trying to set up our group home and everything. Then he made me the manager. So whilst I was doing my own care, I was still running my husband's business. At some point, I said we can do other businesses like the commercial cleaning businesses. And my husband, there's nothing I would say he will not support, because he just knows that I know, my wife would, transform, and of course, I would give him the return of investment in anything he does. So he definitely supported me with the commercial business, and we opened it, and it went tremendously well because I turned that business into a six-figure. But what I was lacking was soft skill. I knew that this is America. I have my rugged way of doing things, but I needed a guidance. Hence, I saw Coach Fred. Whilst he was speaking about non-technical code, I knew he had something more to give. A lot of people, he called himself a village coach, right? A lot of people call him different name, but I call him a central point of information, because there's nothing you will ask Coach Fred that he will not dig up for you. He knows little of every topic, everything. So I leveraged that thing. I paid for a business analyst just to be close to his brain, not really the class, but then definitely the business analyst will help my business. Little did I even know that there were so many things that I had to do to improve my skill, especially in my soft skill. I don't even know what they call soft skill that is free. I didn't even know what they call soft skill. Come on. So, but he was the one that opened my eye that there's something called critical thinking, analytical thinking, decision making. You just don't wake up and just make decisions. You run a business. And of course, your mind mapping. And I started learning all of these processes, and I grabbed it. When you go to the business analyst, guys, it's a therapy section. Trust me, you want to pay for more. And when he was breaking down things like the resume, I will tell you something. I'm somebody that can convert people as well. But you see, Coach Fred is a secret weapon. He has the secret of transforming your resume. And when he touched that resume, in less than 24 hours, people will start calling you. It is only done in worldwide. And I was privileged that he showed me that secret. And I've been able to also transition people with ServiceNow system administrator into their six-figure space. And what I did was pay for other programs that I also ran, but then I was stuck. Little did I know that I'll be here. This is 1 year with Coach Fred. What am I doing here? This is 1 year with Coach Fred, because he has money. I'm making money here. I call Lead Worldwide my family. It's a place where I have amassed so much intelligence, so much wisdom to process things in life. And when you talk about living in America, if it's hard, I want to say that what is hard, everything is hard. Living in Nigeria is hard. living in America is hard. Define your hardness yourself and choose it and run with it. So whatever you think hard is everywhere is hard. If you like travel to Canada, it's too hard. There's nowhere that is easy. So when we paint the narrative that, oh, it's hard in America, I don't want to go to America, and I don't. No. You would get it hard everywhere. So the best thing for you to do is to take that decision and be intentional about that decision and drive with it. If you really want to go into a space like we're telling you now, because information is power, if you have that information, you transition. Tech is one place that you can easily sit at home like myself and my senior IBK and make money and do other business. I'm a living testimony that I have businesses I manage. I own them, co-owned with my husband, and I also do tech. And I'm working in other platforms. And I'm privileged to also contribute to my community to transition people into six-figure. It can never happen if you don't have information. Every year and there, my coach will come out to social media and talk and cry and give information, but because probably it's not working online, nobody's not seeing those videos. And for people reading in between the lines, they are getting those information and they are plugging in. Now, somebody will be asking, she has been saying, what is ServiceNow? What is ServiceNow? ServiceNow is also one of the most interesting things that can ever happen to you. I'm very sure one of us did transaction today with our phone. I'm very sure one of us played game with our phone. You did, right? You did, right? A lot of us like playing games with our phone. We do a lot of transactions with money. We receive money. We send out money. We do a lot of things with our phone. Guess what you are doing to yourself? You are a self-service now administrator. You are doing those things for yourself. Now, what companies are telling you, enterprises are telling you that is that they are telling you that you should come now and become the administrator for them, processing workflow for their end users. How is that easy? They have their own platform. ServiceNow is a platform as a service, meaning that they have everything in one. They have everything you want to think of in one. If you want to compare them with other organizations, sometimes you will see that some organizations have only customer services. Some organizations have services or for only IT. But ServiceNow has incorporation of everything. It's a center of all departments. And what do? They help organizations automate their business operations.
It's a one-stop
Make them
platform
seamless for every operations.
every operation.
Yes. And what is really interesting? What is really interesting is that there's AI now. Come on, guys. What are you waiting for? There's AI now to make your work processes seamless. If we point you to what to do, trust me, recruiters will be calling you and you will transition. Investing in this, I don't really understand why people are not investing in this. Probably it's lack of information, and that's why we're here. Now you're getting this understanding. Please go do more research about ServiceNow and see how organizations are begging me and you to come into it so that they will help their organization save money, save time, boost their employees' performance, customer service. It's a central operation system for seamless sources to get truth out of that their operation. So we need it in. And some people will say, "Oh, man, I'm in Nigeria. How does that even work?" No. We have
a lot of people
that has transitioned and they are giving back, making money steadily, 2 million, 3 million, 5 million from Nigeria because they have information and they are connected to us.
Ruki, thank you so very much. So let me just interject for a little bit. Now, the reason why we brought ServiceNow, which is why I cherish her so much as a resource on our platforms, is there are some people that still love the technical aspect of tech. So even if you do business analysis and then you join ServiceNow to it, which is slightly a little bit technical, but you still will not write code, it allows you to be able to have diversity in options. You can either do business analysis, you can do ServiceNow system administrator, and the ServiceNow, like I said, has different modules that you can play around with, which you will be open to all of them. So that's why I was so glad to be able to have this ServiceNow system administrator on our platform. So as Africans living in motherland, I understand some of the unique challenges, just like she has mentioned, like poor infrastructure, scarce internship opportunities, few entry-level roles, lack of structured executive training programs. We don't have boot camps that will help to bridge the gap of unavailability of these opportunities. Africa risk missing out on digital and AI opportunities because our social media is flooded with entertainment content instead of real tech insights and capacity building. But here's the thing, you are the one to look for them. So you can be in Nigeria and you leverage this. So imagine if you plug in with Ruka now, and Ruka will coach you, will train you on ServiceNow. She lives in America, yes. Or you plug in with any of us here at Zid, and you are able to leverage this. Of course, you should still show you how to learn a job with these skills. We have one bootcamp every single month on how to maximize.
Every month?
Yes. There is a bootcamp where we guide individuals on how to learn roles on Upwork and Fiverr. These are freelance platforms. Some people, they don't know how to use those platforms to learn roles, to learn jobs. Ruka has used those platforms to help several people to learn jobs as ServiceNow system administrator. That's what we do on our platform. Once every month. That's last Saturday of every month.
Yeah, last Saturday of every month.
Last Saturday of every month. 2-3 hours. That's what we used to do that. So whether you live in Nigeria or you live anywhere in the world, you have access to those platforms. They are like go-to places. There are other platforms that you can use, but those two platforms are very robust, and you can leverage them significantly. I'm currently doing one gig in Canada. I got it from that platform, $60 per hour, and I live in America, and that gig is there in Canada. So there are so many opportunities that you can leverage on. That's one of the reasons, that's one of those reasons why I set up Zip Worldwide. But one major problem is low awareness of the non-coding tech opportunities. People think tech is all about coding, but let me assure you, it is not. It's not all about coding. This ServiceNow system administrator does not require you to know coding to learn it. It might be slightly a little bit technical, but there are no coding for it. So let's say you did like electrical electronics, you did mechanical, chemical, all those engineering courses, and you want to get into tech. ServiceNow is a software as a service application, which can allow you to still enjoy some engineering techniques to get you up to speed. So now, at Zit, we focus on that non-coding tech careers, roles that AI cannot replace. What IDK is doing, AI cannot do it. What this beautiful young lady here is doing as a business analyst or product owner, AI cannot do it. Because they require human insight, critical thinking, emotional intelligence, analytical thinking, mind mapping. It demands your communication skills. These careers remain in high demand despite the rise of automations. For example, business analysis. IBK is working as a business analyst and product owner. No AI can gather requirements, troubleshoot, and validate solutions with the empathy or understanding of human analysts. Oh yeah, IBK. AI don't replace you.
AI cannot replace me. AI cannot replace me because I find myself in a niche that it's always in demand by every and any company. So if you study business analyst, product owner, project manager, you are in a very good niche that's going to stay for a long time. And not only am I a business analyst and a product owner, I'm also specialized in Salesforce. And I'm studying ServiceNow also with Rookie. Wherever you find yourself, The point is improving on the skills. You cannot get there and say, oh, I'm already at the top and relax. You need to brush up on your skills all the time. I'm in ServiceNow class, so imagine adding ServiceNow to my portfolio. When I tell you, I'm a product owner, business analyst, my niche is Salesforce and ServiceNow. Hot cake. This is where my negotiation skills come in. You are not going to pay me just as a business analyst or a product owner. You are paying me for my ServiceNow knowledge. You are also paying me for Salesforce administrator, also knowledge. So it is good for you. Don't take it as a rush, but be determined to start as something that is not going to go out of business, which is business analyst, product owner, project manager. Start from there. Then improve on your niche. So that by the time they interview 100 of them now, you stand out in the crowd.
You stand gidigba.
Okay, so thank you, IBK. I need to address some comments that are out here. We are not dragging space, but I need to address some of them. Timoski, Mr. Fred Olawale. I hear you say AI can write user story. No be we the type the command when AI will pull out.
Yes, we impute requirement.
Coach, wait first. Coach, wait, let me clear that guy. That guy in a JJC for this field. For that guy to talk say AI go write user story, the guy no say no be all company they allow AI into their computers. What are you saying?
What I say?
Please go to the back seat. You don't know. You are not in the field.
Let's get some things right. AI is not human being. AI is a system. You can use that AI system to optimize your flow. So let's say you want to break down your features or your epics in a project. You can type a command into an AI tool like ChatGPT. He will break them down for you. So don't bring that here, please. Don't get people confused. AI is not human being, okay? So you have to be able to put it in there. I also saw Mr. Fred Olawale saying Scrum Master is being taken out of companies. Let me tell you something. In as much as the volume of Scrum Masters are reducing, companies are still using them. I have never been a fan of Scrum Master. I always say it, leave it for women so that they can take care of us as fathers, and you don't understand, because it's an easy role and they pay more money. I always say that. If you check on my videos here under the freeze, I always say that. So sometimes when you want to run down some concept or from some idea, stay within the space that you have authority around, okay? AI is written by a human being. They only do what you tell them to do. Now, business analysis or business analysis role, they've existed before I was born. Your core responsibility is to elicitate requirements, and you elicitate requirements from stakeholders. So if I want to gather information from Daddy Fridge now, as a bon, you get what I won't follow you talk. Say I want to send AI to RAM. So if I will sit down with Daddy Fridge and say, Daddy Fridge, I need to gather these requirements from you. So let's start. This is what I'm looking out for and all that. That's elicitation. So it is a human interactive kind of role. And a lot of times you're not going to interact with only one person. You are going to interact with several stakeholders. They could be in a meeting with you. They could be individually. So it's a role that is not going to go away anytime soon. It is a uptake. And like IBK said, if you now add some extra skills like Salesforce is SaaS, software as a service, or ServiceNow system administrator, software as a service. You know what I mean? You add it to that role. You have options, like you are coming in a robust package, or you have product management or product owner, product manager role into your business analysis role. Absolutely, it makes you robust. Like I said, IBK is doing business analyst, product owner. So what happened is that she's working in a hybrid environment. So here at Zit Worldwide, I always say, take business analysis, $750. In fact, ServiceNow service, even on a discounted price for 30 days, is $750 for 8 weeks. ServiceNow system administrator for 8 weeks.
Correct.
You might not get get that anytime soon. It's $750. If you are taking business analysis, it's $750 for 24 days. Now, hear me out. With business analysis, we are going to teach you product management.
Look at the chop, they enjoy your teaching.
Master. So you are having a whole combo inside.
You mean a whole collabo?
Yes. If you look at this book, this is business analysis only. You have Scrum Master in here. You have product management in here. You have business analysis too in here. It's not me. I go on consider Babu. He's been there. So if you want to defend these things, I want you to be a little bit logical. I know you want to promote AI, but always understand that AI is not human being.
AI cannot replace Daddy Freeze.
You cannot replace Daddy Freeze, so. Now,
nobody's replacing Daddy Freeze.
AI builds you websites. I mean, you can build a whole website of an AI like ChatGPT using what is called vibe coding. Many of you don't know. But yet still, it is still human beings that will put the commands to be able to build that AI. I mean, to build that website.
Let me even break your heart. From today, 15th of July, YouTube is no longer allowing AI voice-generated content. Those contents is ending today.
It's ending today.
If you manage to put it on, they will not monetize it.
Yes, sir.
So AI is limited.
Is good. It's good, but I need you to know that there are limitations to it. If you want to build a website of ChatGPT, you have to be analytical. You have to know your requirements. You have to establish your roadmap, your product roadmap that you want that AI to pull out for you. You have to understand what the workflow is going to look like. You have to understand what the user interface will connote. You want to understand what your customer or your audience are expecting. These are qualities and things that only business analysts can do. I'm defending my profession. So don't come there. That's my territory. I'm an authority there. AI cannot replace you as a business analyst. Now, before I will come back to Rookie, let me add this. Whether you read business administration, marketing, public administration, botany, zoology, name them, and you want to get into tech, the easiest pathway to get into tech, non-coding, is business analysis. With $750, you have a lot to learn. But I'm giving you heads up first. Tobati Wale, when you get inside my BA class, you'll get stuck there. I can tell you that for free. You want more, and you will not want to leave. Yes, you will not want to leave. You will see a need to go and find more money and come and pay to learn more and more and more. But with $750, you can start. Now, you can also choose to learn ServiceNow, System Administrator. That one will run for 8 weeks. $750.
Only? I thought it was 1K. So it's even cheaper.
Yes, because Rookie decided to do Bonanza.
Yes.
You guys are lucky.
Yes. Rookie decided to do Bonanza. So I decided to follow her footsteps. Yes. Yeah. Yes. He decided to do Bonanza. Now,
how do they jump on this opportunity, Wilfred?
Say it again, sir.
How do they jump on this opportunity? How do they get? How are they part of this opportunity?
The number is right there. The number is right in front of them.
+1. Hold on, let me mute TikTok. +1 860 634 8336. +1 860 634 8336. Send a WhatsApp now.
Thank you. So just DM me, and then I will send you to wherever you need to go or whatever that you need to do. Now, this offer is very limited because the class gets filled very quickly. There is an ongoing ServiceNow System Administrator class currently running. and the next one is starting September 1st. So you want to maximize it. We have a capacity that we can take. How do I get the job? Of course, that is what you have. That's what I'm saying. As you join these classes, you will be able to see a need to stay longer. So now let me talk about that. Taking these trainings is one thing. The packaging is where the work lies. That packaging, now where that work lies. Now let me explain. Take for example now, IBK studied chemistry in college, and like you heard her, she mentioned to you the companies that she was working for, she was doing well. Both of them, they were doing well where they were. So they came with already existing skills. It's called transferable skills. Transferable skills, right? Now, you want to now get a job. If you want to be born again, this is not for you. Pardon me, I'm giving you this one up front. If you know
Why?
you're born again, that's the phrase. You know, some of them believe they will go to hell when they package their resume. So we were already in hell. That the phrase, Ruka is in hell. IBK is in hell. Me too. I mean, they wanted to join me because that's the figure that you get us talking about. If you want to be born again, and you say you want to show all the things you did legitimately as it's supposed to be for your resume, that the phrase, nobody will give this figure. I'm being honest with you. So somebody will get to sit you down and begin to explain to you how you are going to walk around.
How you are going to cook it? Where the soup go take done?
How you are going to cook it, how it's going to get done, and how you are going to convert.
Hey.
You understand? Rookie is the challenge. She knows how to do the whole magic. Ivy knows how to do it. If she has time, she always jump in to support us and carry other people around, you know. So, but the problem is that some people are so guilty that when they have to, you know, put their resources together, they already feel they've committed a crime. They are going to hell. Me, I'm a traditionalist. You can see me. I'm on my traditional outfit. I'm already in hell. And I specialize in bringing people into the six-figure space because it is the best hell you can ever think of. So, know this and know peace. If you know you are born again, you think I will take you to hell, please don't come to me. I am not at home. I am not at home. So now, if you are taking our business analysis class, you are going to take as well 16 hours product management class. It's a safe certification class, 16 hours with your 750. You are also going to take the safe scrum master class, 16 hours. So it will open you up to great opportunities. And we are going to show you in the class too how you can use these skills to pursue a job role out there. Now, the next one I want to emphasize is this ServiceNow system administrator. Especially those of you that did engineering, you want something a little bit more technical. This ServiceNow system administrator is very, very helpful. With Rookie, I can guarantee you will be pampered. It's a SaaS tech class loaded to complement your business analysis skills if you choose to go that route. It is $750. It will run for 8 weeks. 8 weeks. 8 weeks. And I can tell you, it's worth your time. Now, another one is qualitative and quantitative data analysis. Bam. Those of you that want some things a little bit very technical, that's another opportunity. Data analysis. You can also leverage that, we teach it, and we also guide people on how to get a job. It is on our platform. Now, let me get back to Rookie. Rookie.
Yeah.
Good. So, with ServiceNow system administrator, what would you say the job opportunities, how much are they out there?
My coach, thank you so much for that question. With ServiceNow system administrator, you'll be looking at from $90,000 US to $220,000 US, depending on your certification. Right now, I'm a certified system administrator. So
Okay.
one of the exams I'm currently reading for is the implementation specialist. Then you can now, graduate the next certification, which is developer role, and thereafter. So definitely, it's from $90,000 to 220,000.
Oh, awesome. So that means the numbers are very, very high out of there.
Really high, yes.
Very high. And I will tell you, if you go to those job portals, just type service now, it will pull out like this in all the states. Because that
Correct.
particular application is spreading very fast. It's software as a service.
Correct.
You only search it from the browser. It's not an application. You search it from the browser. It's widely used and globally used all over the world. All over the world. So as Zit Worldwide, we don't just train, we coach. We build people. I repeat that. As Zit Worldwide, we don't just train. When you come to Zit, you will always see IBK. You will always see Rookie. They are resource to the community. They give back to the community. They want to see you grow. They want to see you succeed.
I just had to eat that
Actually,
pepper.
question on when we're starting the DA classes. So the DA classes every month.
I want to ask something.
Yes, go ahead.
I made sure I was listening so that when I ate that pepper, my body came down well. Somebody said, is it a remote job?
Yes. Like I said, IBK is working remotely. Rookie is working remotely.
Now, when you say remote job, is it possible to work from Nigeria? Is it possible to do IBK or Rookie's role from Nigeria?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have people working from there now. We do. And that's why we also...
And they don't have to attend physical meetings. They don't have...
Now, the way they set this thing up now, it's so virtually comfy that you are seated in the comfort of your home. Now, let me talk to you about Nigerian or outside of the US. It's cheaper. They pay them cheaper. Because in Nigeria now, if they give you $60,000 a year, you know how much that is?
That's 100 million almost. That's like 90-something million.
Somebody don't collect 60,000 from you in America for that same role. But in Nigeria, they will pay you $60,000.
$60,000 a month, a year. That's in Nigeria.
It's $5,000.
It's such big money that the money if you make you crazy.
Yes, that's what Shehu was making now that is free before he moved to Canada. That my other mentee now. He used to make $60,000 a year.
From Nigeria.
From Nigeria, yes.
Yeah.
He go on run mad. Once in a while, he go to work out for road, they pick paper. Because listen, you don't understand there. $5,000 a month is about 8 million naira a month.
A month, yes.
If you earn 12 million naira a year, you can live well. If you earn 24 million naira a year, that's 2 million naira a month, you will live very well. Yes, now. Unless you want to live in my estate where house is 12 million. You know, go can't live for this place where house na 12 million a year. You will go where house na 6 million. You understand?
Right.
By the time you have car, so imagine 90 million a year.
Yes.
You go live where senior this place. You go live for somewhere of 15 million a year.
That my other mentee that was here the last time I was here, Yewande. Yewande makes a minimum of 2 million a month. He makes between 2 million and 4 million a month doing data analysis. And she lives in Nigeria there.
No be the one where husband live.
Eh?
No be that one where husband live am.
Yes, that one where husband live.
Husband go down the beg am back now.
They queue up. A lot of men they queue up to one.
The first one call, that one no they come back on the down, come take, I'm sorry.
Yes. So a lot of them are in Nigeria, they are hitting it. Now I've seen somebody saying, you need this, you need that to work. My brother, if you know this space, if you're not doing something, don't even want to go there. Don't even go there. If you're not in this space, if you're not doing something, if you're not supporting other people to get things done, don't draw that conclusion. People are getting jobs. Usually when I say these things in the class, I will show you offer letters. Somebody is living in Nigeria, is closing on $60,000 job. Do you understand? So because you apply for one job and you didn't get it and you think that is the end of the road or that is all about it. No. It goes beyond that. So at Zip Worldwide, we don't just train and leave you. We coach. We build people. We offer practicals, hands-on support to prepare candidates for real interviews with experienced coaches and supporting you to find your six-figure job. This is especially crucial for many Africans who struggle to break into the tech due to what? Lack of preparation, misaligned expectations, limited access to practical mentorship. See, we have people in Nigeria who have been following me and who have maximized a lot of the things that I've done. Many husbands in Nigeria, they hired me to teach, to train their wives and to support their wives. When they started seeing me on that, I was surprised that Nigerian men go and trust their wife into the hands of a Calabar man.
Calabar man, where's a big bench? I'm not there.
So it's always a great honor. And that's why who were able to put their head down and do the needful, they are actually reaping from that particular opportunity that the husbands gave them. The remote jobs, they are real. They are real. Now, I want to focus on the women now. I deliberately decided to bring 2 women today. So the women that would think this is very hard, they are here now. Are they men in disguise of women? And married, they stay with their husbands. So you will not say, you brought this one, they don't stay with husband. I brought the one that studied microbiology. I brought the one that studied computer science. So for those of you that are going to college now, go and study computer science. That's where to go. Tech is not going anywhere soon. And if you think it's so hard, then you are going to read a useless course like zoology. You are going to read a useless course like botany.
No talk zoology, you know, useless. So no being Jonathan Reed. How you think say can't take manage the zoo way manage?
Where manage. So now we be the zoo now.
But not true. Now I ain't read the course where they write to manage zoo.
Iroro_212. That's fine. That's your opinion. That is your apology. As job no day, maybe you know the bench. You know they chop again. You know they make money again, right? Job no day, right? The job where you do now to the DM, they beg for urgent 2K, right? You will do all right. Nigerians in America blow their trumpets a lot. Fake what? Fake it until you make it. Obi 93, 94. Well, it is only people that are living fake life that would say that. If you feel you are faking, right? If you feel other people are faking, that means you are faking. You are the one that is faking, not the people that are talking. So if you say you lazy, now these ones you go see say small time they go make news that FBI don't go carry them to go put them where they belong. Do you understand? These are the ones that don't like the process. When you show them process, they won't like it. Of course, America is big. You see people doing this CNA, group homes, direct care workers. They don't build mansions for Nigeria. It's not blowing trumpet. You go make that money where, but you go spend hours to get that money. That's the difference. But you see, if you be like IBK now, she works 40 hours from the comfort of her home. And she can choose to keep 2 jobs. Or Rookie, who is also working remotely from home. 40 hours, you will make that money that you will make from 100 hours a week or 200 hours a week. Yeah. So that's the difference. So what you choose to do is definitely out of strictly for you. It's you. So I want to go back to IBK. IBK, a lot of women think the joint tech is hard. Do you agree with that?
No, I don't agree with that. I only feel like it is whatever you put in your heart that is hard is hard. Because even you can also imagine that CNA job is hard. So
That one is hard,
you
though. That one is very hard.
whatever you put,
Yeah, it's not easy to clean, oh. That one they hard.
whatever you imagine that is hard is hard.
Yes.
That is it. Because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth is going to speak ahead. So your imaginations will tell you what you're going to see. So that's the reason they always tell you think positive, use your brain, use your imaginative spirit to imagine positive things. And it matters what you hear with your ear. So like I said, I came to the States and I joined people that, I lived with people that they don't know beyond their doorstep. Get information, get wisdom. And one thing also is that if you're not hungry to be to be with the bougie class or to be around some tax bracket, you remain where you are. There's a saying that if your parents give birth to you in poverty and you remain in poverty, it is your fault. Because now you didn't have a choice, you were born into poverty, but you now have a choice to transition to another kind of life. But if you remain there, so you will be blaming your parents? No, we'll not blame you, but we'll blame you. Because you had all the opportunities, you are meant to look for information, you are meant to know the usefulness of your phone. Most people, they carry big phones, so even phones that are expensive than my own. But what do they do with it? They don't even know that they can download ChatGPT on it. They don't know that they can download other freelancing network or content on it. All they know is how to scroll. They don't know how to be useful. So first, do you have a plan? What's your short-term plan and where's your long-term plan? Where do you want to see yourself? So like I always tell everybody that I meet, I'm going to give you the $1 I have. It matters what you do with it. So me, I'm on my own. So whether you say in the comment section or say shitty packaging, my dear, I love my packaging.
You will.
Exactly, I love my packaging. And I don't need to tell you, I don't need to convince you much, because I told myself when I was on this journey, I was never here at this stage, but right now I'm here. And one thing I told myself is that I'm going to tell it to as many people that are willing to hear. Because me too, I find and come at the page and I see, I grab information and I follow up, and that is where I am. And I'm not settling for it, I am still going for more. I'm still reading. I'm still attending seminars. My company sponsored me to do various things. They are sponsoring me on studying Get Up also. Get Up. So I'm studying SSQ right now. So it matters how your brain or what you are thinking, how it matters. So you are the one to determine your next step. And definitely you will see that Misery Life Company, there are some people that they don't want to leave their father's house, no matter how you convince them that they can survive by their own, by living alone or going out to find greener pasture. Because their mentality is, my papa, they give me yam, and that yam, and oh yeah, go eat. And they know they go anywhere. They're not ready to take risks. They're not ready to use their brain. They're not ready to read. So please, take yourself out of the midst of those people and decide that, okay, I'm on this journey and I'm going to make it. So if you have the mentality that I'm going to make it, and you think positively and you study when you're supposed to study, you will definitely get there.
Thank you. Mr. Fred Olawale, let me answer you very well, and I will answer you in a manner you might not like. You see this session, I can't pay that the freeze. I pay for this session, okay? If you want to control this session, go and pay that the freeze 2.5. Then when you get here, you can now instruct the host.
Who be the person?
On how to do. Mr. Fred _Fred on Olawale. You're asking me to apologize. I'm not going to apologize. I take that as an insult. Don't tell me what to do. I pay for this session. If you want to control it, go and pay that the freeze 2.5. Then you come and sit down and run the show by yourself.
Oh yeah, Fred
Okay?
Olawale,
With all the
because you study
respect.
zoology. Okay, you too sorry because you study zoology. Fred, please continue. I know that feeling. Me too, I study sociology. If nobody say I know what they do, it's not easy to use sociology for this life.
Do you know that I've said it that a lot of people say I am a slave. I said I love to be Daddy Free slave because ever since I've been slave with Daddy Free, that's why I did buy this house. No be that's why I did buy this house. Now Daddy Free slavery self, you don't give IBK house too for where in day. You don't understand? So Daddy Free slavery too, you don't touch rookie. So this slavery when we dey follow Daddy Freeze, even I say it good. So if I were you will try to follow this slavery too and plug into it.
Instead of make you they argue with who no argue with you.
I know. I mean, choose your slavery. If you want to be slave to your geos, let him pay you off. I don't know. It's just a choice. You can choose to be a slave to your geos and carry their bag and do whatever. I choose to carry back for Daddy Freeze because I don't say it because of formula. All right, so let me go back to Rookie. Rookie, I also want you to talk to the female folks because a lot of them, when they reach out to me, they feel overwhelmed. They feel like they cannot do it. You studied computer science in school, and like I said, instead of going to study those courses that will not give you traction, if you go and study zoology, for example, the number of people that will hire to go and work in the zoo might just be couple. That's why I said it is not a course you want to go and invest your time in. But you see, when you study like computer science now, I thought bad. When you come out, you don't carry plenty sense come out. The market is big. Look at the things you are helping us to solve as Seed with your computer science background. Can you please speak to our other gender that are like you?
Ladies in the house, I really want to tell you that listen, right? I'll talk to the single ones and I'll talk to the married ones and I'll talk with the mothers in the house, right? But generally, ladies, it's not easy. Our nature generally is to multitask. Come on, ladies, right? It is we are built for this. It only depends on what we are using our time to do. Okay, there are so many things you can spend your time doing, but definitely if you spend your time doing the right things, right? Now you have the information, especially the ladies that are listening to me right now. Now you have the information, right? And you think that, okay, see, you look at your environment, you look at your situation, I'm not really happy with my finance. I'm not really happy where I am. I really need to scale. You start asking yourself the tough questions. And once you can answer them, then the next thing you start taking those moves. Now, the beautiful thing is that some of us have gone ahead of time, to do all of these struggles, right? And we're telling you that here in Seed Worldwide, we break down complex works or projects into little and tiny, easy, workable tasks, meaning that when you come here to learn any of our courses or any of our program, we'll hold your hands, literally like speaking pidgin English in class, literally like holding your hands, pointing you like ABCD, so that we'll get you up to speed to doing this, because we understand. Like when I went to Coach Fred's first class, business analyst, my children were crying on the background every time. They were crying, and Coach Fred would tell me that, leave it, don't worry, don't be apologizing every yeah, they are our little classmates, So those are kind of the community you want to, plug in with. Steadily, consistently reading, and before you see it, you'll be grabbing information. And when you grab those information, you're converting them because you have people in the community that will push you to grow, push you to create something out of what you're learning. And once you learn those things, now you are implementing them. Now we want to see you get those jobs. Somebody said in the comment, rat race, right? It is rat race to you because you are not converting your skills. Every one of us here in this life, we are all business owners. Even if we're getting our 6-figure job in another place, we know how to channel our money, our investment into something that will give us more money. And those are the things you want to learn in Seed Worldwide. So women, ladies, singles, married, let me tell you something. You need a community that will hold your hands. You need a community that would stay there with you and, pamper you to that level you want to come, right? So that is what I would say to you, ladies.
Thank you very much. So, I see somebody talking about house. When I said that the Freeze channel enabled me to close on this property that I live, I'm not bragging about it. I built 2 properties, one in Nigeria for my mom, one for my mother-in-law in Cameroon. I spent 4 months each to close on them. I did not spend 4 months, 4 months. That's well over 30 million each in these 2 countries for our parents. Now, if you are
You are a good son and a good son-in-law. Clap for yourself.
Yes.
I'm proud of you.
I did that last year.
Be like Wilfred.
Again, I'm not bragging about it, but here's the thing. It took me 4 months because I'm already a project manager. The money I was going to spend to close on those properties, I already set them down. I'm not going to use 2 years, 3 years to finish a project. No, that money was fixed from the time we started it till the time we finished it non-stop. She moved in, they both moved in. So that's the difference between when you are making that hard-earned money, like good cash flow to allow you to close on these. Some of these tech people that you see there, when they are buying houses in Lagos or something, now cash them they pay. Now cash them they pay. Yes. They want to buy, they just pay cash. Bam. They are not owing anybody. They are not taking loan to do. That's because now, if I was going to do that when I was doing CNA, almost thinking would kill me. I see somebody cautioning one guy who was running his mouth. Where we they buy property, you will not want to buy it in those neighborhoods.
Tell them.
Your earning power no go fit. Where I live is 15 minutes away from the White House. Use your head carrier.
Tell them.
I live in the richest black neighborhood in America. I'm not bragging about it, but that's the truth. I live in Bowie, the richest black neighborhood in America, because it shares boundary with DC. And my house is 15 minutes away from DC. Use your head carrier. So I'm not just making noise.
Why they ask person when no get head, make you use head? You they give person assignments where you no go fit do. You self, you know be better person.
Daddy, please.
Use your head and carry it. On this same channel, and the priest asked me to tour him around this my small box. It's just 15 minutes to the White House, okay? So we will not come here and be capping you, okay? Everybody, they do mortgage and they pay it off. Some of those people, you see them, they pay off their house, so they don't have to blow the trumpet for you, okay? So
I mean, bragging is allowed, coach. Bragging is allowed. Do you know the work we put into even getting to this level? I mean, bragging is allowed.
Yes.
I mean.
So to thrive into this world, you have to adapt to the digital era and pursue financial independence. Start earning in digital space and then invest in your future. Your future, whether you choose to build it in Africa or abroad, is in your hands. If you couldn't make it in your motherland, again, don't expect
Perry, your guy
irregular
disappoints
growth.
me.
Success.
He said
anywhere
nothing if you do that
requires
Yankee
the
visa
same
guy.
mindset, discipline, strategy, and relentless drive. The digital world offers limitless
Say
opportunity.
they hear me.
But the first step is adopting.
So that my
a
guy,
growth
nothing
mindset.
where if you do.
With Zit Worldwide, you will gain access to
As
training,
in, you know, if you help my
coaching,
guy, and my guy
mentorship
really
you
need
need
the
to
favor.
break through barriers and achieve
You dey hear me?
success. Whether you are just starting or transforming into tech, the opportunities are there. You just have to seize them. Remember this: your background does not refine or define your future. The only limit is the mindset you choose to adopt. Most importantly, I always want to emphasize this. This is not a walk in the park. You can listen to these two beautiful women. They didn't tell you, they just left and they woke up and then they started walking.
But wait till make them put them right
If you
back
have
in.
that
Wait till make
mindset,
them
please
see
don't
them.
come to us. You have to follow through a process. Be ready to make sacrifices and put in the work while you want to go through all this.
Can you imagine?
Those of you still asking for our numbers and contacts.
Help me check. Are you in
+1
their house?
860-634-8336.
Okay, when you getting home?
You can go to our website.
Oh shit! I wanted you to help me buy something, but I want to be there so I can guide
Shoot
you.
us a message, and we will definitely
Just check
respond
your
to you
WhatsApp.
and get you up to speed. If you want to do ServiceNow system administrator, I'm repeating, 1,005 to 750, and there is a limit time you can get this opportunity because the class gets filled up so quickly. There is so much they can take. You might have to wait for the next batch, which you will have a full amount. But you come to business analysis, it's going to take you 20 days. And you have bonus of product management, Safe Scrum Master as well. It's $150. So thank you so much for tuning in. And until Daddy Freeze will host us again, we will keep striving and we will keep growing and we will keep pushing.
Now, before you go, Wilfred, you see, I want to add something here. And I want to give you an extra 15 minutes.
Okay.
So people can ask questions.
Okay.
We've been on for 2 hours, but you're my brother. You see, if you're in America now and you are poor, it is because you can't afford to pay attention. That is the highest level of poverty, when you cannot afford to pay attention. Attention is the cheapest currency. You don't have to pay Wilfred. He has free classes. Just attend the free class. If you not resonate with your conscience, if you not resonate with your spirit, no be to wear your clothes, go back your house. Abi, Wilfred, the thing where I talk no make sense.
Yes, it does make sense that is free. So, you know,
when is your next free class?
Okay, so I was gonna say something to that. They are both smiling. That is free. For 7 years, I've been teaching that product management and Scrum Master for free every month, back to back. Back to back. So last month was what? June, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Last month was the last free
July.
class.
Okay, yes.
Yes, last month was the last time I offered a free class. And the reason was because a lot of people were not maximizing the free classes. It was when I now put a stop to the free classes, that is when you now see a lot of them were coming out. They said they wanted a free class, they wanted free class, they wanted free class. But when I was teaching it back to back, so what I now did was, okay, so if you want to attend that free class, come to business analysis. And business analysis is more robust. It carries the free class in there. So the free class is what I just said, that you pay for business analysis, but I'll teach you the certification class for free, 16 hours, both for product management and then for Scrum Master.
How much is that package?
It's $750.
Now, all of you where they listen.
It's even mind-blowing because the current students that are in class right now, there is one that said, how do you do this for $750? You teach all this for $750. It's just a lot. It's a lot. So it's still free classes, but you have to be inside the BA class. Because inside the BA class, it also comes with a hands-on. Because if you want to become a business analyst or a product manager or a Scrum Master, you need to know how to manage a project on its own. You need to understand how to create what is called process mapping or optimizing a process in a company or in an IT space. So this comes encompassing. So it's still free, but you just have to be in the BA class. And by the time you attend those certificates, a lot of them want the certification at the end of the day. You will not even ask them. They will say, okay, I want it. They will not decide to pay for it. So I took it away because they were not valuing it. And I was like, oh, let me restructure what I do and give value to it.
Okay, does anybody have a question? Does anybody want to join to ask a question?
Yes, somebody is actually saying that bootcamp is 9K, 50,000. A bootcamp, that's what he's saying. A lot of business analysis bootcamp is actually from like $5,000, is $10,000. There are some that are 12,000. I've even shared it with them in the community. But this one is $750. I left it there because some people in Nigeria are able to also afford it and join the community. And join the class. Yeah, someone is saying it's really discounted.
Somebody says, can we pay in installments?
Yes, you can pay in installment, but don't let the last week meet you. It runs for 4 weeks. So if you allow the last week to reach you, I don't know how to ask people for money. You just notice that you will not see the class. I don't know how to ask people for my money. I have that as a weakness. Yes, so you can pay it installmentally, but make sure the last week, which is 20 days, but the first 2 weekends, you are going to take those certification classes. They are loaded. When you join our business analysis class, let me brag about it a little bit. After the first 2, it will look like veil left your eyes. Because it's literally like we use pidgin English in the business analysis class. Yes. The business analysis is the life you live day to day. So there are things that your mother did not tell you, your pastor did not tell you, your village people did not tell you. Oyibo hid it. So I will need to open your eyes to see it. And then when you now see it, you realize that whatever you do, like all along. You suggest BA first before service now. You can choose anyone you want to start first. You can start the BA first, then you transition to the service now. Service now is an add-on, which will make you very, 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 very robust.
Absolutely.
Yes. Service now will make you very robust, very solid. It will stand you out. I'm not proud.
The service now is more like the icing of the cake. So I'll suggest a BA first, then service now.
Yes, then service now.
All right. Somebody wants to ask a question.
Yes.
Can somebody come down? Just one person. IBK, thank you so much for joining us. God bless you.
Yes.
So we have Emmy Brown. Remember, the number to call or to WhatsApp or to text is +1 860 634 8336. I'm going to take that number again. But before I take that number again, I would love you to go and get your pen and paper, your notepad, or whatever else it is that you're going to use to take down this number. This number is a very important number because it's what links you up with Wilfred Asukwo or Coach Fred. The number is +1 860 634 8336. If you're watching on Instagram, you could screenshot. Just take a screenshot of the page. Right now, what you're watching, you see me waving, take a screenshot. Yes, let me pose for a photo. Take a screenshot now. All right, so you have a nice picture of Daddy Freeze on for your gallery. And then you also have the number right there, so you can call the number. I'm going to take it one more time. Grab a pen and paper, spare phone, laptop, notepad, whatever else it is. The number is +1 860 634 8336. I'm going to call the number one more time before we finish, which is in the next 10 minutes. Because I wanted Wilfred to express himself for the next 15 minutes via your questions and answers and interaction.
Timothy, go and pay Daddy Freeze 2.5 and come live with him and market your products. I will encourage you to do that. You will not regret it. Don't want to come and market your products on my own session. If you go, Timothy, I encourage you, go to Daddy Freeze. I recommend
Why
Daddy
are all
Freeze
these
for
people
you.
telling me they want to join? I will bring them up,
and then they will run.
and they will run.
They will run away. So I will encourage you, go. When you pay for this session, it's going to convert. As long as you can engage and as long as you can market what you are very good at, I tell you that it's not right for me to bring you to come and market your own thing on top of my own time with Daddy Freeze. So that's what I would encourage you to do. That would be very, very helpful. Except if say now me and you negotiate, come here now.
Brother, oh yeah, what's your
Hey, brother,
question?
what's up?
Daddy Freeze, good evening.
Good evening, dear brother. How are you doing?
Good morning, sorry. Coach Fred, thank you so much. I cannot even sleep this night. I've been awake since Daddy Freeze came online. So I did a course on data analytics.
Okay.
Although it's as cheap, I didn't pay that much, but I know it was very demanding. This your program, I can see is very loaded. I don't need anybody to tell me because somehow I've been working on transitioning to tech for a while now.
Discounted.
Hey.
I know it's highly discounted. I know nothing making all these comments. They don't understand what you are saying. For me, I know what you are saying, and I know the value of what you are giving.
Yes.
So I just want to commend you. My eye has already opened before now. So for the way you say it will open, I already know. The thing is that a lot of guys do these programs online, and like the one I did, they tried though. But one unique thing you said in this evening is when you said that you don't only teach people the program, but you help them to transition and start earning 6 figures. I think that gets to my head.
If I didn't do that, you will not have IBK and you will not have Rookie. You won't have. You won't. All these people I bring on board here, they transition fully. That's why I can beat my chest and bring them up. I will tell them if they give me the consent, they will. So that's one of the things we do.
So for real, I know the value of what you are bringing on the table. So I would like to, you watch out for my message. You get it.
Okay. But I have a question to ask you. You say you did data analytics, right? Let's talk about that tick part of your data analytics. So which tools did you learn?
I learned more of SQL.
SQL. Okay. Was it PLSQL or Microsoft Server? Microsoft Server. Okay, good. Yes. Which tool did they teach you for visualization?
For the visualization, I think we did more of they give us a data. You can import the data from Excel or any other kind of file. You bring it into...
but you dump it. Where did you dump it to visualize it?
Yes.
Where?
We visualize it in that...
on Excel?
No. We visualize it in Microsoft SQL.
Okay, no. So Microsoft SQL is what allows you to query the large data set using some few command languages, right? Now, after you pull them, you pull them out from the database with some few commands, depending on what you are querying out, right? Now, you need to dump it in a particular platform where you begin to tell a story with it. So it could be X, it could be Power BI, and it could be
Power BI.
You did Power BI. So you see, some of these terminologies will begin to pop out as you go through this job. So when you say visualization, you're talking about that tool that allows you to tell a story with it.
Tell the story.
When you get into your stakeholder or guy where you see. Okay, so that means
to break it down for them to understand.
what's expected from you. So, however, you need to gather requirements to be able to build that particular visualization board. It's called dashboard. So they might tell you, we need a trend for 6 months, and we need you to impute budget to it.
Right.
We need to be specific. Let's say they want to see some specific payer from different kind of insurance with
Right. Yeah.
government. So those are requirements you gather from the stakeholders to be able to do that, and that's where business analysis come into play. So when you say data analytic, okay, so data, then you see that analysis part of it. That's the business analysis part of it. Then the tick is the numbers that you are moving around with. So yes, I do understand what you are saying. I have left my services this cheap so that people in Nigeria can afford it. When Rookie told me, Fred, let's keep service now at 750, my hands were up. Yes, so that people outside of the US, UK, Canada can afford it. That training is usually $2,500. I swear to God, go and check it anyway. It's $2,500 to do 8 weeks training as a service now administrator. So we are giving it for $750 because we want to accommodate other people in Nigeria. I studied in Nigeria. Someone is asking, did you study in Nigeria? Yes, I studied in Federal Polytechnic. I did apply to music. So any other question for us?
No. There's no question. I just want to commend you because if not that I've been exposed to something like this before, I wouldn't make a meaning with what you have been saying.
What I've been saying.
So all you have been saying makes sense to me because I know what you are saying, and I know your charge is not as high as they are talking about it.
Thank you
so much. Thank you, Daddy Freeze. Thank you for bringing me. This is my first time.
Thank you.
You are most welcome. You are most welcome. God bless you. Please press X. Wilfred, I think we've come to the end of today.
Yes.
We've done our extra 15 minutes, but there was some guy who said, okay, 2010, bring me up. I'm going to give you exactly
Who is that?
1
I
minute.
hope it's not Fred or Tawa.
No,
I think it's someone else.
it's somebody else.
Okay.
What is this?
The person would not want to come.
No, did you not see the person that came just now?
Yeah, I saw him.
You were afraid. Would you love to know?
Is it Body of London 2000?
Yes.
Yes, Body of London 2000.
He was showing his body.
Okay, let him be.
Before he goes to go and get my account, let me just block the guy.
What did Fred do? No, Fred was constituting a nuisance. He doesn't understand when you think you know a lot. Okay, fine, hold your peace. If you know you're not doing those things, just hold your peace. Hold your peace. But if you decide to say you want to come and showcase or run, okay, fine. You don't also know what's now because Daddy Freeze day in front of us. So I can't be calling him.
I brought this guy live, this Body of London guy, and I don't know why he was just showing his body.
Oh no, this is Ade. Leave Ade. That's Ade.
Oh, this one Ade?
Ade, I guess that's
okay.
Ade.
Okay.
Yes, Ade will not come. All right. So.
All right, guys. Lovely hanging out with you. I did say I was going to mention the number once again for anybody out there who is interested in calling so as they could benefit from this amazing opportunity. The number once again is +1 860 634 8336. I'll take that again. +1 860 634 8336. Do send a text or a WhatsApp. And if you're watching on Instagram, you can screenshot the page and you'll get the number. Take care, everyone. Wilfred, once again, thank you so much for joining me live.
Thank you.
Do take care.
You.
And my
Thank
lovely
you.
sister, Ruki.
Thank you so much, Daddy Freeze.
Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Yeah.
Do stay blessed, everybody. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.